In closing, let me get to the point and let me try not to stumble over my words with this. I want to go through everything I just said and I want to close out. First of all, one thing I didn't say is that I do believe that there is seniority in the world that we live in. And that doesn't mean that I didn't say sovereignty. We gave up our sovereignty when we started letting various races own property here in America. Okay. Own real estate, own property, own businesses. There's no sovereignty. So you don't have to worry about that. But you do need to respect seniority. And what I mean by that is if you don't respect seniority, then you take away the culture of America. Black folks did not build the culture of America. They might have added to the culture, just like any other race. And what things did we add? You tell me what we added to this culture that we can really, 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 really clap our hands about. Okay? What did we really add to this culture? But the people who added the best things to this culture are the ones that get the biggest praise. That's human civilization for you. That's just civilization. Whoever offers the best to the culture gets the highest praise. Okay, that's not us. That's not us black folks. Okay, but we do fit in, and we can fit in better if we stop making it about us and making it about America. Everywhere we tread our feet, we make it about us. If we walk into any building, okay, we make it about us. Okay, we're standing in line at the bank, it's about us. We're at the hotel, it's about us. We're at work, it's about us. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about music, it's about us. And our styles of it and all like that. You know, we're talking about food, it's about us. Everything we touch is about us. And we seem to leave the rest of America out. Those people who want to make product for everybody and not just their own, but for everybody, fare better. They get along better and they have more to offer. You know, I'm not going to criticize and be ignorant by saying what we fail to offer, what we fail to bring to the table. But compared to others, I'll let you decide. What do we bring to the table, black folks? Or my people? What do we bring to the table? What? Okay? Here we bring some stuff to the table. What is it? And does it really, really help America or does it tear America down? Okay? Again, just because someone today in America, there's more politics about racism than there is racism itself. Okay, like I said before, the examples are, you know, you don't have a problem with black people, you have a problem with certain types of black people. That's the way I am. I don't have a problem with all black people. I have a problem with certain types of black people. Okay, I have a problem with certain types of Haitians or you know, Mexicans or Arabs or whatever. I have certain groups of people that I have a problem with, and they're not a race in particular, but maybe certain groups of all those races, including my own. Okay, there's just certain people that I don't waste my time with. I'm not going to shop at your store. I'm not getting gas at your gas station. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to let you offer me a loan. I had that problem in the past. Okay, I'm not. You know what I'm saying. I'm just going to stay away from you. And there's certain of you that if I see you on the street, like I said before, I'm shutting down. I'm locking myself in somewhere, get everybody off the street because I know you're up to no good. Because if you were up to something good, you wouldn't even be here. Okay? And when I say I'm not talking about brown skinned people, I'm not talking about my people. I'm talking about, like I was talking about them Haitians earlier. There's just like, I mean, the Haitians that are really good people, you don't see them on the street. You see them anywhere but on the street. Okay? But sometimes it's better to have a stereotype because that stereotype protects you than for you to go on this binge of not wanting to be racist or not have an opinion. And then, like me getting mugged. I should have followed my opinion. Just like when I got mugged, I should have followed my opinion. My opinion about these boys wasn't good. But I didn't want them to think that I was, I didn't want them to think that I was scared. I didn't want them to think that I was thinking about them like that. You know what I'm saying? I just figured that I was far along up the street that what could possibly happen. I walked too slow. That's what could possibly happen. I walked too slow and got mugged for it. If I had got up to the Embassy Hotel where I caught my bus at before they got to me, they probably would have decided to not attack me because there's a security guard sitting in the hallway right there when I get up to the embassy. But um, it happens to us all eventually. It happens to the best of us eventually. But you know what I'm saying? If I had followed my stereotypes, I'd have been safe. But I didn't want nobody to think that, you know, I'm looking down on my own people like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, and again, the problem with both black people and white people is propping. Like, don't prop people. You know what I mean? If you're going to make a TV program, whatever, like in the real world, there are black people that are in businesses and black people that are driving Rolls Royces. Okay? And they're living a good life and their kids are living a good life. Okay? All black people are not on the street, they're not on welfare, they're not all robbing the government of their money. A lot of them are putting money in the government. Okay? Um, there's a certain percentage of black people out there that are good people. If you're going to talk about from a social level, spiritual, that's between them and God. But from a social level, there are good people out there that love God. Okay. Um, my problem is not with them. My problem is with people who feel that because they don't have, they take from people that do have. Okay. And if you think that your teachers or your basketball coaches or your sports organization or whatever put you into $1,000 hotel, okay, and they're paying all expenses paid, and you think that, oh, you can go in there and just practice whatever shady part of your culture that is you know your favorite at the moment, okay. You know what I'm saying? If somebody say the wrong thing to you, you get shot, whatever, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, behave yourself. Like, someone opened up a privilege for you. They gave you something. And you make a mess of it and use it to terrorize other people or to just simply make other people uncomfortable. Okay? To me, if that's your attitude, whatever happens to you, happens to you. You walk into that butt whooping. You get shot, tased, your butt kicked, you know what I mean? Sent out, no bus ride home, whatever. You put that on yourself. Okay? And you know, I'm the first one that's going to sit there and say, nope, 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 no, 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 don't blame the white man. Because you started this. You put this on yourself. Okay? But I think that's all I want to say. Again, you know, don't listen to statistics. They lie. Okay, you go to Colin Flaherty, he'll give you the right digits, even though I think Colin Flaherty is clowning black folks, but he's not lying on black folks. He's clowning black folks, but he's not lying on black folks. He'll give you the true numbers because he's looking at them in each state, okay, and adding the whole sum up together. But I gotta admit, there's a lot of racist people that visit his channel, and he don't say nothing about that. He don't, you know, he don't address them about that, about the stuff that they say on his channel. You know, but racism is racism to everybody except yourself. What's going on with blacks and whites is a sibling rival. It's not racism, it's a sibling rival. Because I don't know where all these other races were at when we was going through slavery. I don't know where they were all at when we went through Jim Crow and the civil rights movement. Where were they at? But the point is, ever since the civil rights movement, we've never been able to ever since the civil rights movement, we've never been able to go back to just being us. We've never been able to just be black and try our best to move forward. Okay? We've constantly been have been let me turn this off. Distracting me. Oh, I didn't mean hit that button right there. Power. Distracting me. Showing me episodes that I haven't seen yet. Okay? I think what's her face is I don't know their names so good. I don't have to talk about them. I forgot your names. NCIS Washington. You know, what's his name? McGee. I don't think his girlfriend, the one that lost her legs, is like Pinkett Smith. She owns him. And I don't know. I don't like how she was like, oh, I don't need to talk to you. I need to talk to Tony. And now I forget the new character's name. Short dude. You know what I mean? You know, he's like some kind of like, you know, and that's the first time I seen that episode where McGee had to be jealous of him too. Like, all these guys coming around, I got to be jealous of them around my girlfriend. They need to move on. You know, like I need to move on. Like I need to go get me a real girlfriend. You know what I mean? One that got legs or something. You know what I'm saying? One that don't need a wheelchair or something. Because ever since she got in this wheelchair, she thinks she need everybody but me, you know. But that's another video about movies, okay? But anyway, that's all I want to say about this. I think I said it in 2 videos. Don't believe the statistics. The statistics are not true. The statistics stay the same. The amount of crime might decrease. Yes, that's true. But they don't rate who the crime is being committed by that's left. So let's say the crime, like somebody just told me, we went from 70-some% in crime to 40-some% in crime. Okay, 40-some% crime is still black majority. How do I know this? Because when I walk outside my front door, who's always ready to fight? When I watch the news, who you trying to hide? Who you covering for? Whose face are you hiding from that screen? When I go to work, I don't need crime to be done to me to know who is causing the majority of crime. Okay? Every time I walk outside my door, I see the statistics. Okay? When I go downtown Pittsburgh in broad daylight, who's shopping and who's hanging out? Ain't got no money to do nothing. Who's shopping and who's looking for trouble? And you got young people out there shopping and buying things. But you get on a bus to go down there and be a nuisance. Okay? You're not going to shop. You're not going to buy nothing. You're not going to sell nothing. You're not even going, you know what I mean? You just down there high-fiving everybody, watching these people that you keep telling yourself in your head you can never be like them or have what they have or have his girlfriend or whatever. So you know what I mean? And then eventually that gets you angry and eventually you're going to do something you regret. You shouldn't be down there. You ain't got money to be there. This is where I was talking about, being funny about the idea of me becoming president, because you should not be there. If you don't have anything to do but loiter there, you should not be there, because eventually something's going to snap off. Shouldn't be there. Okay? The people that can shop, hang out with the people that are shopping. The people that are doing business, hang out with the people that are doing business. The people that ain't got it, stay home and hang out with the people there at home. There's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't put you down. That doesn't decide you. That just gives more respect where respect is due. Okay? Don't hang, and that's one thing I've never done, coming up as a kid. Like, when I wasn't in church camp, I understood this ain't church camp. I just can't go and hang out with all these different white people like I did at church camp. I can't do that. I knew that. I didn't just go hang out with anybody and get my feelings hurt. No, I hung around God's people because I know that they're obligated to love me. They don't get the stereotype. They don't get to show partiality because that would be unchristian. Okay? So we love the practice of loving other people. Okay? And I do love everybody. I don't hate my own people, and I don't hate white people. All I'm saying is I'm tired of black people making it about them, and everybody's racist towards them no matter what. And white people are propping us because we allow this to go on. And this is what we got them thinking this is what we want. So they use that as a prop to make their movies look good, or to make their billboards look good, or to make whatever kind of conversations they're having look good. They're using us as props. And I hate that. Either we're going to be honest about what really happened in the movie or we're not. And black people and Arab people shouldn't be always picked for violent movies. Oh, if it's going to be gangs or there's going to be some shooting and killing cops and all like that, like Chicago PD. And then, has anybody seen that movie Black Lightning? It's not a movie, it's a TV series. Okay? What I hate about that series is that it's so democratic. You know what I'm saying? Like, Black Lightning is all about, the Black Depression. You got a superhero coming out of the Black Depression and all like that. And there's a lot of innuendo. And I was watching. I'm back to watching it because the series just continues, and I'm surprised they're doing this for black folks. But the series continues. I'd like to know whether the guy that's writing this crap is black or white. But um, the stuff that they do is pro-democratic. You know, slave black, black depression. You know, white man racist, white man orange. You know, that kind of stuff in a film that's constantly able to stay on Netflix, a film that's constantly being able to be continued for more seasons. It's just beyond me. That just kills me how they get away with this victimization stuff. Okay. But I'm getting out of here. My medication is finally kicking in. And that I am DeRoy Cruz. I am your life applications officer. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you soon. God bless you on this beautiful